Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. The conference finals in the NBA are finally set as we've reached the Final Four in the NBA playoffs, and the Western Conference Finals are a rematch of 2 seasons ago, where the Oklahoma City Thunder are heading into San Antonio for Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, and the Spurs come in as a 4.5-point NBA odds favorites here in Game 1, total of 209 points. Now, both of these teams' defenses have been surprisingly good, not just last series, but throughout the postseason as well, and the question is, will they be able to carry that over into this series? And I'm not sure that they will, because as we know, good offense always beats good defense, and these two teams offensively are rolling right now. Assuming Tony Parker is okay from his slight hamstring injury that he suffered in game number 5 of that series against the Blazers, but he's reportedly okay, says he's going to start game 1 of this series here, and he's got plenty of time to rest out that this series starts on Monday night, so he will at least have had several days of rest, so I'm pretty confident that Tony Parker will complete the Spurs offense in this game, and if that's the case, these two teams are rolling against one another offensively. 209 points could be a little bit low for these two teams, and I think the over has to have a little bit of value in this Game 1. These two teams have mismatches all across the board against one another, and I think it raises the offense here early in the series. And as we've seen early in the playoffs, the Game 1s of both rounds, have been over at 9-3 so far this season. So the over has been very good at cashing in Game 1s of this series. I think the over, once again, we need to head towards that trend here against this total at 209 points. I think as the series goes on, we'll adjust a little bit. The defense could become a little bit more prevalent as we move along deeper into the series, as we've seen sometimes here throughout these playoffs. But early in these series, I think these teams will start to feel one another out, because they're a little bit different. They're both a little bit different from when they were 2 years ago. Obviously, no James Harden for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I think the Spurs have gotten a little bit deeper since then as well. So offense should be even more abundant than I think it was in that series 2 years ago. But 2 of the last 3 regular season meetings between these two have gone over the total, and even though the Thunder have cashed the under in their last 3 postseason games, they are still at 7-6 cashing the over here this postseason. Of course, the Spurs also cashed the under in their last 2, but those were both elimination games, and as we've talked about, those games tend to normally hit the under as well. But in this postseason, San Antonio is still 8-4 cashing the over, and they've cashed the over in 6 of their last 8 games in the postseason. I think over 209 is the play here for game number 1. Best of luck to you on that one. Make sure, if there's still time, check out my game 1 play on the Heat and the Pacers as well. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.